Hello and welcome back to another episode of this MotoGP 25 career mode with the snipers in Moto3. And of course, bit of a spoiler from the last race, we won our first race of the season, winning in Brno, winning in the Czech Republic, coming from behind in the grid. We had shocking qualifying, but getting that win, our third podium of the season. Obviously Aragon was the last time we got a podium. Of course, on the very first race, second place was, of course, the last time we also got a podium on the very first race. But that shows you a very good result for us in the end. Our first race win, and we deserved it. We were clean, we did what we had to do, and we delivered. So, moving on to the Austrian Grand Prix. Jumping straight into this one, as it is, of course, 10 laps. So pretty straightforward in that one. And like I said, just removing some of these bits. Variable weather for qualifying in the free practice, and nothing to affect us in the actual race or anything. So yeah, let's get on with qualifying. So here we go. As we get ready to be handed control of the bike. Track I know very well from my Formula 1 days, and hopefully we can actually have a good qualifying here, get to Q2 maybe, and finish ourselves, put ourselves in a position of rather than having to fight around the back, actually trying to qualify amongst the top end, making it a lot more of an easier job for us. Of course, this bit is the bit I've got to be careful of, because this is the difference of the MotoGP track and of course the Formula 1 track. But oh boy, a little bit of a squiggle there. We do have problems on that bit. I remember on the Switch version, same thing. I didn't fall off, but for whatever reason I can't time that little bit right. And with it being only 10 laps, this is going to be a very kind of quick race, and I mean, we were dipping too far down below 50, and that was always going to be a problem if we went too far down, but luckily able to save it a little bit. Got to just feather the throttle here. Still doing okay. We'll do a second lap. We're on medium tyres. I just felt that we always go on the soft tyres in qualifying, and it doesn't always result in a good thing. So yeah, just thought let's try something. Oh god, I've gone way too wide here. That was horrific end to that lap. That's going to completely, I mean, our time's already going to be skewered a little bit, but 141 to start things off. Let's see if we can improve tenfold here. There are plenty of sections where we can get an improvement in, and hopefully get some time up on this 141. We're currently 1.5 seconds clear of our teammate, so that's a good start, but maybe we're going to have a good time here. The one time we got pole position in practice was because it rained, it dried up, we went out, we were the only ones that actually went out, and yeah, that will and we've come back out again on a fresh set of mediums. We've also lowered the fuel. That's something I forgot to do last time, was lower the fuel to a lap of qualifying rather than having a full tank. So a 141.5 is not a bad time, P17, and if we can find that little bit of time to push ourselves along. You can see there, look, there's a lot of differences around us, but nothing too worrying. Let me go a bit wide there to start with, but we've somehow gained time on that. So we now come to, I just wonder, in the race, this turn here that's coming up, this is where we fell off in that second lap. We're about to go off again, but I saved it. Yeah, that bit is going to be a problem, I think, in the race weekend. So we'll see If we can get to Q2, then solid. Oh my god. We're having some big moments here. 6/10 slower, but we are not too far potentially gaining the time. Go on. .4 seconds slower than the fastest bike. But we are going to have time to do... Why are we swerving so much? Regardless, we've actually gained some time doing that. So we've gained nearly 3/10. And that still keeps us in P17, unfortunately, because other people have obviously improved their laps. So now, can we go around a little bit more and gain just that little bit more time? Down to P19, everyone else is getting their laps in now. So we have got to find a little bit of time. This bit here, this turn here, this one. This is the one that killed us. So let's see what we can do. Maybe it's a late turn? No. Carrera came fourth in the end, and we came P19. So we weren't the last bike. We weren't that slow, but yeah, we're entering Q1, so let's do it. Why didn't change me onto softs, but I guess fair enough. But oh shit, what am I doing? That's not ideal. We'll do this lap. This will be a banker lap. We'll come out again, but that turn is going to be a problem for us, I think, in qualifying. Every other part of this track we're okay, but we'll have to see what we can do. That's it. Just roll your way through, brother. .26.6. So we're roughly doing what we're doing. Don't know what it is about this turn. I don't know what it is. We're making it, but then it's like the second time we can't make it because we're either going too slow or we've gone too fast into it, and then the bike is struggling to hold its line. Like here, right now, we're under 40. That's why we're struggling. We've got to make sure it doesn't drop any further than 50. But this is a banker lap. We'll go straight in again, change the tires to softs, wait till the end, and then do a lap kind of in the final seconds of qualifying, and do one lap to see if we can get into Q2. I didn't ask for medium softs, by the way. I asked for softs, but they stuck mediums on the front and softs on the rear for whatever reason. They thought that was clever, but nonetheless, it is what it is. So we come around the final bend. A 1:48. Okay. As we come back out again, we are dead last. Although, to be fair, they did put the wrong tires in my bike, so I'll take it onto that way of thinking. Don't know why I seem to be being chucked onto the right side there. Anyway, here we go. As you can see there, soft tyres to work with. 3 seconds off the leader, 2 seconds off the next person ahead of me, so a lot of work needs to be done here. A lot of work needs to be done. Didn't think we'd be last. Did not think we'd be last, but we need to find 2 or 3 seconds here, which I don't know where the hell we're finding that. It is on that section where we nearly fell off. Obviously this bit here that's about to come up. So like in Formula 1, this is a very tight turn. Oh god, yeah. That's our qualifying done. We aren't doing anything. That was horrific. What is it with that turn? Why am I putting too much brake on? It's like I'm panicking. And here again, same thing. Look at that, 5/10 slower than what we did last time. So this is going to be a horrible lap. So it looks like we are going to be potentially at the back of the grid for this Austrian Grand Prix. The winner from the last race is going to once again start round the back, and there's nothing I can do about it. Really nothing I can do about it. So, oh well. Are we going to be able to have another lap in? Just. We are. So we're going to try. We might as well try here. If we fall off our bike, that's the end of qualifying. But let's see if we can maybe find the time. Maybe find the time to sneak into Q2. We're going to be able to have one more run here. Otherwise, for the race tomorrow, it is going to be P26 again. There you go, look at that, gaining a bit of time. Only 4/10 off the leader on Sector 1. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I just can't qualify in these things. Back of the grid again though, it is what it is. At the moment they've given me medium to softs, so front medium, rear softs. Just wonder what everyone else is doing. So Piquet is on soft, got Kelso on soft, softs. Quite a few people are doing the medium soft as well. So I'm thinking we'll stick with this and kind of go from there and see what happens. See if this sort of works out for us. But yeah, let's just jump into this one and let's get on with the race.
Just a few more moments and we'll see the start of the Austrian Grand Prix.
Here we go. Oh no, shit. Okay. Once again, just absolutely, yeah, once again we're going to be in a bit of trouble as, oh my god. Whoa. Holy jeez. And again we're going to be under investigation for the second time. Yeah. We're going to get a responsible ride in. Probably get a second one as well. Possibly get a second. Yeah, there we go. Second one. Not the only ones, but oh no. I'm not too confident that we can get a lot out of this race. That turn is going to be our biggest Achilles heel throughout this entire 10-lap race. That Honda Asia bike is really on our back here. I think this could be one of those races where we're just trying to get into the points as best we can. Look at that. We are being mullered at the moment. In positions here. Decent start from last in the grid, getting nearly 9 places, but again, 2 irresponsible riding, so we've got to be very careful now. More track limits coming in now. Look at that, we are not. I'm guessing it's because of the tyres, but we might have a benefit later on when the tyre wear benefits us on the medium soft strategy. I don't think soft softs would have been a smart move, considering we struggle with those in quali. And it's mainly this turn here. You see, we can just see the line of bikes. Everyone is trying to obviously get through. Ah, okay. Yeah. Oh, it's gonna be one of the... Oh, Jesus. How am I meant to do that turn? This bike, we've just gone off twice. I don't know what to say. We are now way at the back here. 10 seconds off our rival. We're 2 seconds off the next person there. That turn was a problem in qualifying. It's going to be a problem in the race as well. And unless things happen in front of us, this could be one of those races where we just finish last. All we can do is try and rescue this as best we can. Ironically, the last episode I said this is one of my strongest races. I mean, look at that. Our best time in the first one was a 147. They've just done a 137. Has Fernandez. And we now sit dead last, 3 seconds off the pace. Could well be just a race of us going round the back and hoping for the best at this point. Front tyres are cold as well, that doesn't help. Falling over twice as well doesn't help either. We are going to gain 7 seconds on our previous best time of a 148. But it does feel like this is going to be one of those races where we just go round the back with nothing to show for it. And like I said, our only hope is that other people fall off. Look how far back we are, by the way. And look at the gaps that are forming as well. Three seconds off the pace. 13 seconds behind Yamaka. Well, really this race, it's been a disaster class. There's nothing I can really do about it. Of course now we're nailing that turn. I mean, this is turning in to an absolute disaster class really from us. Everyone else ahead of us, they're just on their own little race. No one's falling off. We can see them, but they're too far ahead for us to do anything. And like I said, we would need some major favours here. But I guess you've got to eat these results. See, that's what I mean. Now we're nailing it. Now we're nailing that turn. 2-3 laps ago. Fell over twice as well, which obviously killed us. Frustrating. It's been a frustrating weekend. It's been a very, very frustrating weekend. Like I said, all we're hoping for now. There we go. Somebody's fallen over. Please be out of the race. They're not out of the race. Oh, they are. So we've gained a place. We're not last. Well, technically we are. But we've at least had some benefit. He's fallen off somewhere. Oh yeah, he was ahead of us, by the way, before we fell off. So I'd imagine... There we go, 140 flat. Shaved nearly 4/10 of our best time of the last time. 1/10 off our best. No, 4/10, yeah. So all we can do is try and do what we can. We are closing in, because obviously it's all about consistent laps, and tyre wear might play a part later on. The fact is we are closing in on the guys in front, so we might be able to make a few positions. Like I said, our front tyres are still cold, not sure why. Another person's got off. I think it's Austria. In a Formula 1 race, such an easy race to do. But in MotoGP, it's just really the turn we fell off at, and then the one we just had there where we have our trouble. But at the moment we're just trying to see how close we can get now to other people and just try and see this one out the best we can. Oh, there we go, someone ahead of us. Yuri's gone, he's out. So again, we gain a free place out of the whole deal. The good thing about them going off is they obviously slow down everyone else in front of them as they try and avoid falling themselves. So patience is a virtue, and if we keep doing these 140s, we might be able to catch up and make a few positions here. It's not exciting, but it is what it is. But this is what happens when you fall off your bike. Oh, again, first time in a while we've had a bit of trouble on that little bit of track. But we were like 5 seconds back. We're now 2 points. We can actually see the other riders. Yeah, I mean, we're dropping below 50. That's on me. I'm using too much brake. But I don't know, I feel like I need to use more brake, or I need to use less brake. I don't know. Sometimes in turns I don't know what to do. Next time it's Balloton, where I've asked for a bit more framework, so the bike could look a little bit more different going into that race weekend. So we'll see what the bike looks like. Like I said, our aim is to get as many points as possible in this series. I'm not necessarily looking to win the Moto3 or the Moto2 championships. It's all about winning the main one, but we're not winning the Moto3 championship here. We have to start winning races pretty much from start to finish, which I don't think we're going to be able to do, but at least we can say we finished above 2 people. I would like Yakamara to crash, because if we get him, that's the thing. You know, he's 13 seconds off the road. But once again, we're ahead of him in the championship, but he's about to get some well-needed points. I mean, considering he's 12 seconds, that's 18 seconds to the leader. Yeah. But maybe it was the tyre wear option. Maybe if we had softs, we might have been able to catch up. We've done it before to get back positions, but or been on all mediums potentially. I don't know. I know. Oh yeah, our race is run. It's going to be 24th. Nothing I can do about that. Yeah, I expected that. It's been our worst race in general. I know we finished last before, but that one at least, there were reasons we just lost control. This one has been poor, really, from us. From winning last time out to being last. I mean, qualifying, we got knocked out into Q1. We couldn't do anything. We kept falling over in that bit, and we couldn't improve on times. I think 141 was the best we could manage, while everyone else getting their 137s in. But I don't think this is even a case of if I had a better bike, I would have been able to do better. I just think just genuinely we would suck around this track. So it's just one of those things, one of those days we have to eat the result and sort of accept that today has been a bad day at the office. We have caught up, but with only a lap and a half to go, it's irrelevant. Frustrating, yes. Annoying, yes. I know. Let's just get through this race now. Let's not fall over again. Doesn't really matter, even if we... Oh, bloody hell. Doesn't really matter if we fall, because we are going to finish last anyway. And I don't think I've ever seen anyone lap anyone. I know we're on... Even though we're on 50% races, and you shouldn't really have any lapping on 50% races. Just can't imagine doing this for 100% of a race. The only benefit would be that more bikes already would be out, but yeah, 24th, I think this was the lowest we've ever finished, and we're going to match it that we did. Was it back in Spain, Aragon, where we had a disaster class? Or no, it wasn't Aragon. We actually got a podium there. Where was it? Can't actually remember. Even then, we fell over there, and we still managed to recover. But last lap, all we can do now is see out this race. I imagine we have been very slow today. This is a power track, and this bike has no power. You can see there, the lead has got a bit of a gap to everyone else. Our only hope is if two of these bikes ahead of us fall over, we can get a few extra free positions. I think if this was a 12-lap race, we might have caught up to everyone else. I realise you need to tap the accelerator to get this done, but nevertheless, oh well, it is what it is. I can't do much about... Oh no, don't fall over now. But look at that, 2.1 seconds back, goes back to 2.2, but well, sorry guys, this wasn't the most entertaining race. With the entertainment last time out, going from last to winning the race in the Czech Republic, but today a disaster class on lap 2, and really we have struggled all afternoon, all weekend. In all fairness, this has been a disaster class in being a MotoGP rider, but maybe it's the life, really. 1 minute you're the winner, everyone's looking at you, the next you're coming last, and that will do. I think we gained a position, by the way, there, just there. I saw us jump ahead of somebody.
In a moment, we'll go
Get the status. Yakimo finished 12th. Carrera got some points. No, we finished 24th. Yeah, we were slow. So Yuri and Fogier, both out of the race, but they were even faster than us as well. But look at that, we were the slowest bike, only on 140. We could not compete with these times. Fernandez only finished 4th. Ruda wins. Piqueras and Munoz second and third. Only silver grinding here is that Carrera got P13, so he got a couple of points for the team. So we drop back to 7th, having had a brief moment, but we do at least finish ahead of Yakimara quite comfortably, actually, to be fair. He's only got 52 points to our 113, and yeah, I think any dreams we had of maybe winning the championship, gone. We'd have to win a lot of races to do that. And in the championship, we stay put 7th. But yeah, thanks for watching that absolute disaster class, and hopefully hasn't put you off coming back for the Hungarian Grand Prix. I'll see you then, guys. Bye.